Hello, welcome to the kitchen. It's monitor cleaning time. And what do we use for a monitor such as this? This is an 1802. First, I have this little brush. Because there's all kinds of crevices where dust can build up. And this is all for air ventilation, so it's not a bad thing to get rid of it. This is actually a special brush for baby bottle things. It's been a while since it has been needed for that. So boom, just like that, all of the grooves, etc., are much better than they were moments ago. Any brush will do. Even a toothbrush will do. So now, I'm going to gently tip this over. Oh, there's some masking tape on there. That doesn't need to be there. And I'll just run down the side things. And also the other side, just to get any obvious dust out. And that is good. It is good. Now this monitor has some yellowing. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a magic eraser, soak it in water, and then squeeze it out tremendously. The yellowing will not go away. It just won't. But the other dirt and filth from the ages of time will go away. Now the thing about this is, if this monitor was left in the sun, making sure that it never got rained on, much of this discoloration and yellowing would probably go away. Well, yeah, like this stuff here, what I'm doing now gets rid of just the stuff. Now here's another thing. Right along the crease where the top of the monitor or the face of the monitor meets, that can get some stuff in there. And the beautiful thing about a magic eraser is no soap, no crap, no chemicals, just water. And this monitor is not bad. In terms of dirt, and really, the part of the monitor that is really seen is the front. So that is where it really matters. But, you know, there's some people who want the perfect monitor, and I understand that. I do. It is nice to have stuff that looks like it just came out of the boxes right from the factory. I dropped something. Oh well, I don't know what. So we'll do this side. Side, as I say, that matters the most. I'll turn this face up and get it ever so delicately balanced. Is the front. And that includes the tube. And then all the stuff along the front, including the door. And yes, this one has the door. And it is normal that the front by the door and places gets dirty, because that's the place that most of the fingers go. They do. Now, another thing I'm going to do here, just because it helps, before the monitor screen gets a chance to dry and get like marks from the drying part on it, or like streaks, I'll give it a little extra wipe. And this monitor is pretty good. I mean, the best thing is, it works. It works quite wonderfully. Quite wonderfully. So, but the yellow is never going to go away. Now there's another thing I can do here. Don't know how well you can see this, and that is put the magic eraser around the cord, because the cord too gets dirty. So let's see now. Let's turn this around, get the whole cord right to the back of the monitor, give it a yank, give it a tug. Don't worry, it'll dry. I'm not sure you can see that, but there is the filth of the ages on this monitor. But it's looking quite a bit better. And then what you do with a magic eraser, well, you put it in some water and you rinse it off. And squeeze out a whole bunch, and then have another little look-see here. See if there's anything else that looks like it has issues. There, I'll pull out. There we go. Give this a nice little rub down. Yep. The one spot that maybe I didn't get onto very well, there we go, was the very back panel. And this too and get some filth. Just, well, you know, people smoke, things happen. So this one here, there we go, a little more. this one here is an 1802. Made in July of 1989. Now typically, I would not turn this on for, I don't know, 24 hours or so, just in case the tiniest little bit of water got inside. I think what I'm going to do today with this is flip it up, have another little look-see at the front, which is of course in the dark. Oh, just a little schmutz in there. Okay. Try and get all the little marks off. And I think what I'm going to do with this, sooner than later, I'm just squeezing out the magic eraser again. And I squeeze it out a lot because I don't want anything bad to get inside. Oh yeah, there's some dust inside here, but it looks pretty good. So the door, it's a funny little door. I'm just going to do a little bit more by the power button, just because I can, just underneath here. Try and get all, oh yeah, I can see some schmutz coming out of there. Just try and get everything as best as we can. Well, as I say, I think this one is going to go sit for a while. And then it'll go into the car. Preparation for the world of Commodore. Yep. All right. So I think this one is as good as it's going to get. I think. I suppose what I could do, I think I have some around here. I thought I did. I thought I had some rubber bands. There's rubber band, but that's not going to hold. That's not going to hold anyway. All right, so there. I'll leave that to sit there for a bit. And then I'll put it in the staging area to go to the car. And then we'll do another monitor. The next one should be the 1702. So, it is the weekend before the world of Commodore. See you there. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now. David Bradley, signing off.